Hi, this is Mark. I'm the Kitchen Pro. Today I'm installing the lower cabinets. Sometimes the cabinets come with what they call the toe kicks. When I designed these cabinets, I had my cabinet fabricator make them removable so I could install the toe kicks first. So you don't always have this option. So this is the cabinet laid on its back, and this is the toe kick. Actually, this goes to the cabinet over here. That's why it's so small. So that's the toe kick, and they're so tall because the tile flooring is like 2.5 inches thick. So that's why the toe kicks are so tall. So this toe kick is going to go right here. This toe kick behind me, where the main sink is, I've already basically installed it. May need a little adjustment, but it's pretty much in. So my way of installing it is, what I do is I have a laser level. Once again, it's set to stun so nobody gets hurt. So I set it on a tripod, and I can adjust it up or down where I want. So since I'm working low to the floor, I set it down here, turn it on, and then with my tape measure, what I do is I'm checking from the red line down to the top of the toe kick. So, and I've checked it all 4 corners and 2 in the center, and the toe kick is pretty much exactly level. So this toe kick is pretty much in. So now I have to match this toe kick and the other ones around it to this level here. And what I do is if I need to, I trim, like this one here, I trimmed actually the bottom of it before I installed it. So I get it down a little lower. Then the floor slopes this way, so I put shims underneath it to adjust the front and the back all the way across. So there's shims all the way back behind it. And then wherever I screw it through into the wall, I put a shim there because there's a gap there. It keeps it from twisting the toe kick when you install it. So this is the first step for me, is to put the toe kicks in and then set the cabinets on. Because once the toe kicks are in, if they're dead level, boy, the cabinets just slide right in and you're like almost done right there. It seems like it goes really fast. Now, if you don't have the option of having removable toe kicks, then you kind of put them in, and then you have to adjust them. It's a little harder, especially since this job, it's hard to see maybe, but there's an existing flooring that we're working around. So you can't set the cabinet down and slide a shim underneath it because of the existing flooring being so thick. It's like 2.5 inches thick. So the first phase is done. Once again, I got this toe kick down, get ready to keep the same level with my laser level. It helps me just dial it in just perfectly. And so I'm going to work on that now. Hi, I'm Mark. I'm the Kitchen Pro. I got the lower cabinets installed. I just want to go over how I did that. I put the bases in, the toe kicks. On my last video I showed where I put the toe kicks in, this lower area down below here. It's like a framework that holds the upper box up. So I installed all those, and with my laser level, I got them all super level and attached to the wall and shimmed up, and they're basically perfectly level. So it makes it way easier to install the base cabinets once the toe kicks are in. Sometimes you don't have the option of having the toe kicks separate from the cabinet, but on this job I did, and I needed it too because the tile floor is about 2.5 inches thick, and we're working around the existing flooring. So if I were to have standard toe kicks onto the cabinets, if I were to stick them down into the hole, basically, there's no way I could shim them from the front and side. So this really was a necessary thing to do. So they're all in, they're good. I just want to go over, basically I work with 2 levels, a big old long one and a semi-long one. And so I go over these cabinets, probably every thing that I check, I probably check at least 10 times. So for instance, like this needs to be level or plumb. And then I also measure, this is where the range goes. And so I measure top and bottom, make sure these are parallel. Also check them to make sure they're plumb this way. Also make sure that they're plumb this way, and make sure that they're both plumb and parallel with each other. You don't want to be out of whack like that. So they're both pretty dead on. Then after I do all that, then I go back and actually take the long level and run it across here and see if it lines up with this here. And then I do the top the same way, make sure it just slides right over that so that everything, the tops are exactly level, the faces are exactly level, everything is double checked, triple checked, quadruple checked. So it's plumb there. Once again, same thing. Check it for plumb here. Check it for plumb there. I check the faces here, make sure they're straight. Make sure the dimension here is the same, top and bottom. Make sure the top of the cabinets. Now when I do the top of the cabinets, there's a subtop that goes over this. But once again, I check it the front and the back. Make sure that when it rides over here, it doesn't have a step up or step down. So these cabinets are, they're in tight, they're in straight, and I'm very happy with them. So the next thing to do now is to do the wood subtops.